great outdoors, forever
Isn't this plugged
free.
in?
And here's the GPS for Camp 1 if you want to just punch it into your phone and let your phone get you there. And now an overview of where the camp is and how to get there on Google Maps. So here you are. You can find any basic map the intersection of I-40 and the 95 highway. From Barstow, it's approximately 135 miles. From Las Vegas, it's approximately 100 miles to get to it. And then from Needles, it's only about 9.5 miles outside of Needles. So I'm going to switch to a real view and zoom in on this. If you get to the intersection, you want to turn, well, north is pretty much the only direction unless you got a four-wheel drive. And it is right here at this intersection. Close enough that you can hear the highway, but not enough to keep you awake at night. And you can see the lights off in the distance. That's kind of fun to watch sometimes. So here, if I zoom in a little bit farther, you will see you come off this off-ramp and there's a big pullout right there on the side of the road. Smack dab in the middle of that pullout is a dirt road that takes you in toward the campsite. This is got a couple of washes in it, but we got through it with our little car, so I'm pretty sure you get there with anything. Then it's got a real good wide road for a while, and you have to kind of keep an eye out. Off to your left-hand side, you'll see some flat areas. Now, right here, as you first turn off this road, you'll see a big flat area here and here, and you could park a semi there. I mean, you can get in here with any kind of motorhome. Anything you want to take there, you can get there. Now, our location is right in here. It was a little greener, and you had a better view up this little canyon. And our campsite was right in this area. And then our actual safety marker, or logo, if you will, is right by that bush right there, and you should be able to find that if you do go to this location. Now, this is approaching from Needles. If you come in from the other direction, if you're eastbound, you're going to pass over an overpass that takes you over the freeway. Once you get there, it's very short distance to that pullout. Here we're just taking a natural turn off, and then you see this yellow merge sign coming up, and that yellow merge sign is the overpass, and we're merging with the overpass. Right after they come together, it's only like 200 feet. You're talking like a half a football field before you get to this big turnout. You want to slow down a bit because there's a 2 or 3 inch drop off right here where you actually get off the cement. And then you'll see the dirt road right away. It's right in the middle of that big giant pullout. Now again, this is a little bit of a bumpy road, but we have a very long, low vehicle, so I'm confident any vehicle could make it up this. And then it levels out at the top of that after only about 300 feet or so. You come onto a really nice, wide, well-graveled road. Just stay on the gravel road for, I don't know, 600 or 700 feet, about a tenth of a mile or so, and off to the left you'll see some flat ground. Go ahead and turn in. There's a little road going into that area. And you'll see all kinds of potential campsites on either side of this road as you're coming in here, and even a couple more beyond if you go up over the hill. We just chose to head straight down until there's a left-hand turn that takes you up into the hills, and there's basically some parking spaces right there. Just perfect places to park on the left-hand side. And that's where we pulled into. And there's a nice big flat spot right there that we went ahead and set our camp up in. This shows the road coming in and other campsites. And then our campsite. Our campsite offered such a large space, we had a huge camp in this area. And then here's our safety logo. It shows north, south, east, and west. And this should be easy to find if you make it to this location. It's real prominent. Obviously, this camp and the safety logo is dog approved. On a side note, we saw a lizard that had to be at least 2 feet a couple of times run right through this camp. It was pretty incredible. Just looking down over the camp, and this hill you see coming up right on the right hand side makes this a pretty private campground. You can pretty much do anything you want here. Nobody's going to bother you or see you or anything. Further off to the right, there's some great hiking opportunities. So there you have Camp 2. Thanks for checking us out.